Hey, Barry, William Magnetiti, and I wanted to share with you a quick video today around how to use your current business systems and processes to take your business to the next level. One of the things that I see a lot in business is people get stuck on problems. They get stuck on challenges. They seemingly go along okay, something pops up, they get stuck, and they sit there and worry and complain, bitch, moan and groan around how to get through it or what's going on for them. And the reality is that your business is always going to be broken. That's right, your business is always going to be broken. If you think otherwise or hope for otherwise, maybe being an entrepreneur or business owner is not the best fit for you. That being said though, I want to share with you how to use your business systems and processes to take your business to the next level. And it's really quite simple. First and foremost, you need to create them and implement them. There was one core system that I created in my business that allowed me to really step back. And funnily enough, it was the system for writing systems. I wrote and created a document that taught others how to create documents like that for other areas of the business. So what that meant is that I could step back, I could pass that document on to my team, and as they were doing their roles, as they were doing their tasks and their projects and things like that, they could then go and document how they did what they did, following how I'd like it to be documented. And what that meant is that rather than me having to systemize and create processes for my entire business, my team did it for me, which freed me up immediately. When we brought in a new staff member or when I wanted to hand on some of my role or responsibility, I would train my team member with a microphone and a voice recording, or with a camera, or with a screen share software. And at the end of the training, I would say, great, now go and document what I've just shared with you and turn it into a process or turn it into a system. And so if you're not already doing that, that's kind of step one of all of this. That's step one. Step two is if you are creating processes or systems, notice where the gaps are. Notice when you have problems or challenges in your business, and go back to the process and system and work out, well, was the system actually followed? Did the staff member follow that step by step? If so, where's there a gap missing? Where's there something missing in that we need to implement, or we need to change, or we need to improve to ensure this problem doesn't happen again? And for me, you know, and my team and our company, we welcome challenges because challenges let us know where the gaps are in our process, in our system, in our service, in our delivery, and allow us to fix them. And if we're not aware of those problems, we're not aware that there's an issue, that could be costing us a lot more. So welcome the challenges, welcome the problems, welcome the things that come into you, because it gives you an opportunity to really work with what is and take your business to the next level. And lastly on this one, just a quick one today, obviously, you know, document systems and processes. Number two is to, you know, look for the gaps, look for mistakes. Number two is that you want to then take some time or find a way to take some time out of your business. This is the biggest challenge for most business owners, and something that we encourage our clients to do, is that when they're in a position where they've started to put systems and processes in place, they've got back a significant amount of their time and their business seems to be operating well, we advise them to go and take a 2 to 4 week holiday with their phone and with their emails off. And the reason that we do this, first and foremost, is that we want to break the pattern that they've created around how they identify themselves with their business. And number two, we want to allow their business to break. We want to allow the business to have these problems or these issues that maybe they've overseen or that they've been handling and not knowing, to come to the surface so we can then implement a process, then implement a system or a flowchart, whatever we need to ensure that doesn't happen again. Because ultimately, I believe that our core goal as entrepreneurs should be building businesses for better, and building businesses that can make a significant impact on the lives that are involved in it and around it. And the only way we could do that is if we create a business that operates beyond us, that operates without us. Because once we have a business that operates beyond us and without us, we have the freedom and the flexibility to innovate. We have the freedom and flexibility to take things to the next level. So if you're in business right now, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in business for some time and you haven't thought yet about systems and processes, or maybe you just touched on it, it's something you need to start looking into. The most important thing that I'd say though is that if you're currently under $500,000 a year in annual turnover, the only system or process you should be putting in place right now is around how you generate leads and how you convert sales. Let me say that again. If you're currently in business right now and you're under $500,000, the only systems that you need to have in place is how you generate leads and how you close sales. Up into the $500,000 mark, most likely your product, your service, the way you deliver, the way that you collect cash, accounts receivable, accounts payable, all that is going to keep changing. And in order to get through the $1 million threshold, you need to first document and systematize your lead generation, your sales process. Then once you get to the $500,000 mark, it starts to become more around how you collect your cash and around how you make profit within your business. So how you're spending the money on cost of sales, on expenses and so forth. And then you want to start looking at documenting your deliverability process, your fulfillment process, your team. How do you create culture? How do you drive culture in your organization? Your project management, your project execution, strategic planning. There is a strategy to go from startup to 8 and 9 figures. And the level of thinking that we need as business owners changes significantly at each of those levels. So that's it for me. There's 3 core things that I mentioned. You as a business owner create the system for creating systems, train your team on how to use that, and then allow them to actually go and systematize your business for you. And you just check in and oversee and make sure that it's being done the way that you've instructed, and also that there's no gaps or shortfalls. Get to a position where you welcome the challenges, because there are opportunities to then go, oh, we haven't got a system for that, or we have, and the system's not quite working properly. And then number 3 is get to a position where things are operating efficiently and smoothly, and you're wanting to take, you've got some of your time back. Step out for 2 weeks, step out for 4 weeks, and allow things to break. Clients, staff, they're all understanding, and it's going to allow your business to grow far greater, well beyond you, if you can allow yourself to step out, stop being a control freak, and allow things to break. So look, Barry Magliditi from the Game Changers. If you're wanting to create a business that works beyond you, that works without you, and really start to implement systems and process and procedures, maybe systematize your marketing, maybe systematize your sales, that all happens within our Opulence program. And so if you're curious to find out more how myself and my team can work with you personally to create these systems, processes, and procedures, and really create a business that works without you, as we've done for hundreds of clients around the world, please reach out or click below and book on a scale session. Let's jump on a session. Let's work out where you're at, where you want to go, and then understand what are the gaps between where you are now and where you want to go, and what do we need to put in place to overcome them. If we decide to work together, great, we can implement the plan with you. If not, you still walk away understanding what the roadmap looks like. Because once you've been along that road a few times, like myself and my team have, you understand what's in store, you understand what's coming up. And so the investment in sitting with us, investing your time to sit with us and create that plan will help you to scale, grow, and succeed far faster and a lot easier than doing it on your own. So that's it for me, Barry Magliditi from the Game Changers. Hope you got a lot of value, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.